Hey fam, welcome back to the Phillip Show. I am Wongel Zelalem, and today we're talking about a tweet. This lady posted on her Twitter account how she's devastated and heartbroken because of her situation. She explained that her ex-boyfriend is now marrying someone the next day and she's heartbroken. And she's heartbroken because she's the one that gave the lady's number to her boyfriend, now ex-boyfriend. So she explained how she gave the lady's number to her boyfriend. One day she got a DM from this lady and she was asking her for airtime, for calling. Like, she didn't have any credit in her phone. She didn't explain if she knew this lady. She didn't explain if this lady was randomly asking her and begging her and she felt bad for her, so she gave her. None of that. She just said this lady. And then once she asked her for airtime, she said she checked her account and noticed that this lady does not follow her back. So she's like, okay, I don't want to give her my number, so let me just ask my boyfriend to send her the money instead. So she said she begged her boyfriend to send the airtime to this girl that reached out to her. So I guess one thing led to another, and this guy sent her the money, the airtime, and they started talking. Well, fast forward 1 year, they're getting married, and this lady is devastated. Okay, I don't want to judge her too harsh, or I just don't want to talk about this out of context, but she didn't give us a lot, right? She just told us this lady reached out. So the first question I had was, okay, did you know her? If you knew her, why didn't you just do it yourself? But then again, she says she didn't follow her, so I don't think she knew her. She was just trying to be nice. But if you're just trying to be nice and you don't want her to have your number, why would you want her to have your boyfriend's number? Isn't that worse? I'd rather you have my number and I block you than I give somebody else's number, right? So that was just a question mark in my head because she didn't explain it. And the other thing for me was, your boyfriend just randomly gave somebody money, airtime, but then, you know, for a year they've been talking, you didn't know about it, and they got married. So do you know any details? So when you're tweeting this, can you please give us more information so that we don't have more questions than, you know, going into this? Now I have more questions, but the bottom line is she got cheated on, unfortunately, or maybe he just left her. She didn't even clarify that. She just said he now is getting married to this lady. So I'm assuming they broke it off, or I don't know. She didn't give us much, but my whole thing was she made it to the blogs, at least here in Africa. The reason why she made it to the blogs is because of, you know, people felt bad for her. This lady literally tried to be a good person, support somebody else. Does she know her? Does she not? As I said, we don't know. She just tried to help this random lady on Instagram, and the lady ended up finding her husband, her boyfriend's number, and they're getting married. So people felt really bad for her because they're like, she was just trying to be nice, but then look at her boyfriend, you know, leaving her for a random girl that she asked him to give money to, or airtime. I mean, it's basically the same thing. You have to buy it for you to send to someone, you know, for them to use that airtime. So at the end of the day, yes, he is buying that for that lady when his girlfriend asked him to do that. So it's really unfortunate if that's really what happened to her, and she was just trying to be nice, but then, you know, this ungrateful person that she talked to online just decided to take her boyfriend away. That's unfortunate, but also she can't really just blame the lady. She has to blame her boyfriend because he's the one that was committed to her and that was in a relationship with her. If he decided that he didn't want to be with her, I would hope that at least he told her that he found someone better and that's why he's leaving her. But if he, you know, dated both of them and then decided he wanted that girl and just let her know that he's getting married tomorrow, that's really unfortunate. And karma is a thing. Like, whatever goes around comes back around, and people need to be careful of the things that they put out there. So I guess if that's what he did, I'm sure he'll get his own. But this lady clearly now has a fan base and people want to help her and support her and tell her that it's okay, sis, you'll find yours. So I thought this was an interesting story. That's why I brought it to you. Let us know down below what your thoughts are about this lady's story. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.